Previously on Vampyr.
Lord Redgrave orders Jonathan to find the source of the infection in the West End. After questioning residents, he locates an infected couple and eliminates them. And now, Vampyr, Episode 23. Okay. Oh, hello. I need some blood, please. Let's just kind of dispatch with these guys quickly. You guys blinking around, that's irritating. Okay. I do kind of gang up on you. Which is why I want to eat some people. I want to eat Booth Digby because he's kind of an ass, but I do have a feeling that what are they called? Wet Boot Boys? Whatever they're called. I do have a feeling they kind of keep the district stable in a way. Possibly, so...
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I mean, you like blood, and rats have blood.
This is despicable.
Okay. Oof, she got me on her way out. Cloud is gross. Okay. Alright. Let's see. We want to question more citizens about the infection. So... can we go back out this way? Yeah, I think I couldn't get in there before. Crossley here.
Good evening, old chap. Are you all right?
I won't lie to you, Johnny. I'm not a well man.
I know. Let's, do you have any thoughts? I know that you're aware of all the vampires and stuff. What do you think about the infection?
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys...
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
Not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement. Closed doors. What is going on in there? I wonder.
Well, I should surely look into it.
You need some rest, Clarence. You should try to sleep.
Yeah, you should try to sleep. Okay, and then Charlotte was over... is that her? No. Oh, that's Calhoun. I hear her. There she is.
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys.
Okay.
A nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Okay. So that's,
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
She's okay. So she gave me the same clue as Crossley. All right, and she said the eastern part of the neighborhood, so back this way.
Don't let any strangers come into your house.
Oh, I don't want to eat children, vampire. Like, I don't want to eat children. What's that?
Why are vampire hunters sniffing around here? I need to find out what they're after.
Please, sir, can't let you through. Best run along home, sir. There's one of them.
Remember your vows, friends.
Ah. It's weird that they de-aggroed. This guy's got fire, so he's dangerous. We'll have to keep him on his toes, stunned and whatnot. Okay. Alright, so I wanted to find out what they were after. Does this take me towards where I want to go for the other source of infection? It just might. God, it's so dangerous back here.
Better go home, sir. Trust the
Don't you shoot me, mister. So rude. Oh, there's somebody shooting me from far away. Alright, let's finish you off, and then... Oh, he's finished off too. Okay, and then we got this guy in the distance. Ooh, is he a sniper type? I don't like that. He's got, what has he got, a crossbow there? Alright, let's see if I can figure out what these guys were poking around doing back here. Oh, it's nice to get some bullets too, actually. Alright. Looked like they were kind of knocking on doors. It's locked. Okay, and it looks like I want to get to that house. There's a little, like, around the corner. See. Up here and go around this little... Let's see. What is that? Is she dead? She looks like she's melting. Oh, girl. She's covered with blood.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Yikes. That's messed up. Okay. Yeah, she's super Super messed up. Okay. Any notes or... No? Alright, let's proceed through the house. Silver fork and a lead plate. It's fun stuff to keep in your cabinet. Alright, nobody in here. What's that? Oh, it's a piece of clothing. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, this is, Doris Fletcher, the actor in this, is the, person that the guy at the other house was having the affair with. So... Shit, did he murder her? Is that... I'm assuming that's Doris Fletcher. Alright, let's proceed. Oh, again, another dead guy.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
You know, I gotta say something about this London, okay? Let me just take a moment. So there's Spanish flu, World War I. There's an epidemic that's possibly alongside Spanish flu or on top of Spanish flu that's causing people to turn into skulls. There's rampant vampirism. And also just a lot of people going around murdering people that aren't even vampires. They're just regular old serial killers. London is not a nice place. Okay, another dead person.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
Dear. I have a feeling I'll be fighting somebody soon. This area is clean. Oh, another dead person. Oh. Oh dear.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you?
Oh boy.
No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actress.
You killed your family.
They mocked my talent.
Oh my. Okay. Well, let's just... I like to open with this. Okay, and I did pick up some bullets, so let's see. Oh, don't waste your bullets. Oh boy. Oh, her vomit attack is really strong. Oh, ah! Oh my god. Oh boy. Definitely need to get myself a little healthier. Oh. Oh crap, I missed the opportunity to eat her. Disgusting ass. Oh, she's got like a shout. What is she, Dragonborn? Oh crap, I'm out of bullets. This is not going well for Dr. Reid. Oh, okay, alright. Okay. Need some blood, some healing, all that fun stuff. Wait. Ooh. Oh, the villains in this game are so gross. Ugh. Okay. Heal again. Okay. No! No. Gross. She's so gross. Oh my gosh, she's so gross. Oh, okay. Alright. Separate. Get away from her nastiness. Oh, she got me. Fuck. Alright, so I've upgraded my revolver. I've upgraded my hacksaw. Oh, she is gross. Please don't vomit on me again. Okay. Ugh. At least my shotgun's doing pretty good damage. Alright. Ooh. Oh, she's gross and her sounds are gross. You know, this game definitely does a good job of having the grossness of contagion. I'm really, like, it's grotesque that I'm drinking her blood. Oh. I'd rather honestly drink rats. Ah! Oh. Look, she left like... Oh, is that like acidic? Ugh. Alright, well, that is the first source of the infection. Alright, dear Elsa, it's with the greatest joy that I confirm with this letter your acceptance as a private student into my acting school. The little scene you had the kindness to perform for me last week convinced me that you have what it takes to be a real actress. Wit, stature, and courage. As a private student, you'll receive my personal training and coaching. During these intense sessions, you'll be invited to stay at the school since I strongly believe in total immersion to expose the full potential of my students. So please remember to bring night attire and anything you may need to spend a week at my school. Yours sincerely, Doris Fletcher. Whew, so the McPherson guy was sleeping with her, and...
So, this girl
that was
took
causing
lessons
problems.
at the famous Doris Fletcher acting school.
And now Doris is causing trouble over here as well. And I think that letter seemed a little flirty. She's like, ooh, stay the night. Bring your overnight clothes. Full immersion. I think Doris is just like banging everybody. Oof. Okay, so looks like my task is to locate Doris Fletcher's theater. So that's... I had said earlier, actually, when I saw the theater, ooh, I get to go to the theater. So I'm guessing she is probably the main source of the infections, and she seems to be sleeping with everyone. I mean, she might not be sleeping with, what's her name, Elsa here, Elsa Mulaney, I think. They could just have been coming in close contact, but she's definitely
Doris
sleeping
Fletcher
with
seems to be the missing link
McPherson.
here. It can't just be a coincidence. I should go to her acting school.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yes. I do think, though, I want to do that, but I also... I want to find that letter from my father and sort of figure out... I am interested, like, why did he leave me? And having found out that he left me, I'd like an explanation. I'm wondering if finding all the letters will actually lead me to him, if he's still alive. And that would be nice since the rest of my family's dead and Avery thinks I'm a miserable failure. Let's be a little more careful this time. Okay, that was a little better. All right, let's see. Now that I'm back, I have to remember where I've searched. I think I've been up here already. Well, this is going to be a long slog. Oh, there's a lantern back there. Is that? There's like a little light back there. What is that? Yeah, there's a lantern. Ooh, a box. Okay. My dear son, this is my second letter for you. If you find this one, it means you've probably shown the first part to your sister Mary and to my dear Emmeline. No. I think it's a good thing you don't keep to yourself what you discover, but I leave that for you to decide. Do you remember our long walks in this park? Your mother taught you your alphabet under these trees. I hid so many wonderful treasures for you and Mary in this park. You were both so clever, so brilliant. I've always known you'd both become great people. I've always been proud of you. I was never able to conceal my pride when I was asked what you wanted to be. He'll be whatever he wants. Your mother was convinced you would be a great artist like her. You always liked to read and write. I still keep your very first poem like I keep Mary's first drawing. When you chose to follow medical studies, your mother was sagacious enough to cover her trepidations and her worries. Me, I was happy you did not become a dull banker like me. When you told us you wanted to pursue a career in medicine to improve life for all without consideration of wealth, I knew we, as your parents, had taught you the most important lesson of all, to respect each and every soul for what they are and not what they have. If you want to know more, all you have to do is remember which hospital you chose to apply for your first internship. I only know one hospital. That's the Pembroke Hospital. Also, I've not shown this to my sister and mother, for they're dead. I wonder how
I
I'm
had
going to
almost
find out.
forgotten I applied for a position at Pembroke.
Oh,
It
how
was so long
convenient.
ago.
Okay. Well, now that means I've just really come full circle, haven't I? Okay. You know, Dad, you could have left a better clue than where we took our walks. All right, so let's see. I can take a stroll back to the hospital. Looks like I can cut through Whitechapel, and there's an event going on over there, which I think might be Dorothy Crane. And I'm kind of wondering if I do actually need to kill her, because the health of the district is suffering quite a bit. And that might be because she's spreading the contagion. The quests in this area where I'm killing the source of the contagion make me think that I should kill her, and probably Sean, actually, because they're just going to be spreading the disease. So, I could go over to Whitechapel. I think I can cross over from here straight to Whitechapel and then take care of Dorothy. And, yeah, this way. And then I can, from there, run over to the hospital, see if I can find my, my dad's letter. This is kind of a cool little area. Temple covered market. I like the, I guess, tiles in here. A couple of shops. Oh, it's locked. I can't go in. Well, I guess that makes sense. It's the middle of the night. All right, moving right along.
Fresh water. As long as it's not holy water, I may find some use for it.
I can feed the plant in my office. Oh my gosh. That's wonderful. I've been this whole time, it's like your plant needs to be watered. Like, okay, well, I don't have any water. Gotta have water to water a plant. Just the way it is. Yeah, this probably wasn't passable before. Okay, yeah, this doesn't look like a familiar part of town. District status critical. Yeah, I kind of wonder if that's because I left Dorothea alive, so... I hope I'm doing the right thing. I'm not going to find out later that I could have cured her.
Its effectiveness has been proven by many. Even the flu is no...
Good evening, my dear colleague.
Hello, charlatan.
You look ill, Miss Swanborough. I wonder if your concoction will do the trick.
I have no doubt it will. But I'm not against a second opinion, Dr. Reid.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you
I
have
see
it.
how it is.
Take this remedy, but be discreet. It may damage your business otherwise.
Thank you.
Ooh, slick burn.
How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
When people buy guns instead of medication, it means they have already traded hope for fear in their hearts. In my book, that's never a good thing, Doctor.
Goodbye, Miss Swanborough. Perhaps we'll talk again.
I was thinking maybe I could eat her, but I don't know. Maybe not.
I cannot enter.
Oh, that's right. I gotta go through PETRESCU'S house. No. Dorothea Petrescu. Darius. No, Darius Petrescu. Dorothea Crane! Oh, I can't keep all the names straight. Yeah, I think... Did he die? I feel like the last time I was here, I might have thought I saw his body, but I'm not entirely sure if that's true. Oh, they're such wimpy skulls now that I've been doing other things. Oh, I can hear her up there. Like, is that Darius? What's this? Letter to Nurse Crane. My dear Dorothea, when you read this letter, I will be on the boat that will take Anton and me back to Brasov. England was not for us, and I confess I cannot wait to see the proud hills of Transylvania. As soon as we are there, I promise I'll light a candle in the Black Church and pray for you to survive this terrible epidemic. I know that you do not agree with this decision and that you are determined to be more useful by helping our comrades exiled in the East End. But Anton cannot wait to return to our beloved country and see our long-awaited revolution bloom. He is my husband. I will stay by his side. I know we had our arguments and our fights. I know you would have wanted me to stand by your side and help you manage this clinic of yours. But now that I'm leaving England, be assured that if anything would happen to you, if you ever were in great trouble or danger, I would come back immediately to London with or without Anton. Please think of me as much as I think of you. Okay. I mean, it's hard to get from Transylvania to England quickly, so if she really needed you, she'd have to write a letter, and then you'd have to get the letter, and then you'd have to come here, and by then she would be, you know, well, this. I'm sorry, Dorothea, but I'm afraid you're spreading the disease. Your district has taken a nosedive. Of course, that might just be because your clinic is closed and you're not helping people, so I ought to go around and give everybody medicine. Ow! I gotta remember that these gross infected skulls explode. Keep getting knocked down. Ooh, I got a few free headache treatments. Oh, is that her? And did she have a kid? All right, so if I give some treatments to people here and then maybe eliminating Dorothy. Oh, hello. Is the source of the contagion. Maybe I could improve the health here and stop the spread. I guess we'll see. Yeah, because people maybe, well, I don't know. I think people have been saying the clinic's closed. I was thinking maybe people were coming to the clinic not knowing it was closed, and then Dorothy was infecting them because they'd be like, "Nurse, can you help?" And she'd be like, "Ah!" And that would be that, really. But who knows? I guess we'll just have to wait and find out. All right, so let's see here. I think from here, I wanted to make my way back to the hospital. My dad's letter's there. Maybe if I see some people along the way who need cures, I could, give some medication out. Can I get through this? All right. So that's open now. Okay, I did get a key while I was in there that opened that safe. Maybe it also opened the gate. Alright, let's see. Moving right along. I already gave her a cure.
This elixir will give you faith again.
Oh, oh, he's alive. Oh, okay. I'm kind of glad he's alive. How's it going, buddy?
Good evening, Mr. Petrescu. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the exact same question, Mr. Doctor. Now leave me alone.
Oh. Well, okay,
How
I
is
guess...
the sanitary situation in Whitechapel?
I guess he would
Terrible,
be mad
to
at
say
me.
the least. Maybe now you understand the importance of Dorothea's work here. But you never cared, did you?
I did care. There's an epidemic. She got sick.
That's
I didn't
quite
make her
an
sick.
accusation.
Stop pretending, Mr. Doctor. All you wanted was to confront Dorothea. You never intended to help Whitechapel's people.
Well, that's just not true.
There isn't just one way to help Whitechapel.
Your way seems to attract sorrow and despair, Mr. Doctor. Your kind of care is not what Whitechapel needs.
Well, neither is your goatee.
How do you feel, Mr. Petrescu? Do you need my help?
I would not even accept fresh water from you, Doctor. I don't need your help.
Oh. I see.
Then I won't force you to heal. That is not how medicine works.
I'll just die of pneumonia then.
I know you fought for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered, and I know I won't see my homeland again. But I fought for Romania all my life, and I will until my last breath.
But Romania escaped the grasp of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. It's a free country again.
It is not the country I fought for. My homeland is not appeased, Doctor. And I still see a dark future ahead for my people.
Are you living on the streets, Mr. Petrescu?
And why not? Those who believe they'll be safe behind walls are blind.
Something wrong with
What
your
about
house?
your house?
My house is always open to any poor soul needing a roof. All my work here is lost now that Dorothea is gone, thanks to you.
Why are you so aggressive?
I remember the night you came here and convinced me to open my door to you, sir. I'd like to punch you right on your chops.
You don't need Dorothy to run your printing press, do you?
I know you fought
Codependent.
for your country when it was occupied, Darius. Tell me more about it.
I know my days are numbered.
But Romania...
It is not...
What do you plan to do now that Nurse Crane is gone?
I'm not sure. Strange men came to see me after Dorothea's death, with strange weapons and very odd stories.
But I just killed her seconds ago.
What kind of stories?
Stories all Romanian children know. It was as if I was home again. Vampires, Mr. Doctor.
Oh.
Vampires.
You believe them? Aren't you too old to hold a weapon or listen to scary stories?
Yes, I am old and alone and will die soon, but if these stories are true, maybe I have found myself another cause.
Tell me everything you know about Camellia, the mute florist.
I do not believe in the afterlife, Doctor, but I'm almost convinced Camellia is an angel. She volunteered to give out our medical leaflets.
All right. Well,
Goodbye, Mr.
I think
Petrescu.
that's gonna do it. What a cranky pants.
Good
I mean,
evening,
understandably.
Wang Shanghao, Dr. Reid. It's good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
How do you
What's
feel?
going on around here?
Physically speaking, I mean.
I don't feel good, Dr. Reid. Not at all.
I will see you later. How is the sanitary situation evolving in Whitechapel these days?
My only relief is that my Matthew died before seeing the madness that approaches. I'm afraid we won't survive this trial, Dr. Reid.
Goodbye for now.
All around.
Okay. It's pretty grim here.
This city is doomed.
Okay, I think I have a... Is this a hideout? Yeah, okay, let's do some upgrading. This is a messy hideout. Definitely haven't been in this part of town before. I wonder if this would have been cleaner if I had found it while the district was healthier. Wow. It's pretty big. Looks like I got the run of the building. Well, I guess technically the hideout is this room. Which is nice. Less bodies. Okay, so I made a bunch of treatments. Who's this person? I'm gonna find out who that is. I made a bunch of treatments and serums, and leveled up my truncheon all the way. But I have a bunch of treatments, so
Hello,
I want to
young
see
man.
who this person is. I haven't
I'm
met,
Dr.
though.
Reid, and I would like to ask you a few questions. May I enter, please?
Sorry, no, sir. My father does not like people entering our house, you see.
Let me in, kid.
Your father is worried about you, boy. He asked me to look for you.
So my father actually worries about me then? Okay then. Come on in.
Who's his father, though?
I'm a Harry, by the way.
Hi, Harry. What's your
Is there
last
only
name so I know who
pain
your
and
father
suffering in
is?
this world?
Peterson's house. Oh, okay. He's the wet boot boy guy who bullies everybody.
So, may I ask you a few questions?
I'm not bothered. What could be worse?
A lot could be worse than questions. Oh, right. Yeah, Lewis was banging his mom. Oh, I wonder if this is Lewis's kid. I think he is.
Your father and Mr. Lewis used to be good friends. What happened, Harry?
I was young then. I don't remember Mr. Lewis ever coming back again after my mother died. Or was it after my father started bullying him? I don't know.
Either would do it.
But you are not responsible for your father's actions.
Am I not? Dad always says that he joined that gang for my safety. So if I wasn't born, people wouldn't be worrying about Colossus Joe.
Oh, well, but it's not your fault you were born either, kiddo. Jeez.
Have you tried speaking to Mr. Lewis about it?
I don't go out often, but yes. And he scolded me and told me to leave him alone. I guess my father frightens him too much.
Do you need any medical help, young man?
Yes, I do. I feel so tired. I don't know if it's the epidemic, but everything seems so hard.
I mean, it could be
You'll
the
feel
epidemic.
better with this. But you need to get a
what did-
grip, young man. Medication
What
alone
sickness
won't
did he
cure
have?
melancholia.
I'm not sure I'm happy with the idea of living long
Sepsis?
in a world like this. But I
He had
thank you for your
sepsis?
concern, sir.
Sepsis will kill the guy. No wonder you feel like shit.
How do you feel?
I'm fine. I mean, it's not easy every day, but I'm fine. I'm just tired of being sick all the time. If only I could be tough like... Well, you know.
Speaking of which, what can you tell me about your father?
My father is an idiot who makes idiot things. That's all I have to say.
Forgive my bluntness, young man, but you don't seem happy living in Whitechapel.
Why should I? I never wanted to come here in the first place. It was my father's decision. And look around you. Does this look like a nice place to live?
Maybe I could eat your dad.
This place is awful, I agree. But does that not mean your situation can only improve?
That's exactly what my father says. Harry, you should be grateful for what you've got. I wasn't even consulted when we moved here.
Good. Could take off.
If life here is so terrible for you, why don't you just leave this place? Have you ever spoken to your father about it?
I don't go outside. It terrifies me so. I went outside once without my father noticing and I saw terrible things. Bloody and frightening things.
So that's why you stay at home all day?
Oh, yeah.
For fear of the epidemic?
I'm not afraid of disease or death, Dr. Reid. It's the living I'm afraid of.
Well, that's depressing as hell.
Have you any recent news of Nurse Crane and her dispensary?
Nobody dares to enter the dispensary now. Rumors say the nurse has gone mad.
Well, in
Goodbye,
the manner
young
of
man.
speaking.
Take care of yourself.
Well, I could eat Joe.
Soaked with glue.
And then maybe if Barrett is his dad, Barrett could take care of him. It seems like they do know each other. I'm not a huge fan of Barrett either. But he might be a better dad. I mean...
It's locked.
His dad's a criminal and a bully, and people are afraid of him. Harry seems afraid of him. Well, I gave him a cure. Maybe he'll feel better. All right, let's see. Dear Mr. Peterson, it is my duty to inform you of our refusal to accept your application for a job at the dockyard. I must thank you for the time spent at our office explaining the difficulty of your situation with your ill boy and the loss of your beloved wife. But it is also my duty to point out the policy of our company, which expressly reproves the employment of former criminals or convicts. Your unfortunate connections with the ill-famed Wet Boot Boys have been duly noted. These are hard times, sir, and Finch and Harper intend to reward first the candidates who pass the small inquiry we like to conduct about our future employees. You have my deepest sympathy, and may God be with you and your family. So Joe's trying to go straight. Oh, now maybe I don't want to eat him. He tried to get a proper job, and they turned him away because of his criminal activity. All right, so that does sort of complicate things in my mind. I have been thinking, like, okay, I need to eat some citizens and become a little more powerful. I was thinking, Joe, maybe I'll talk to him first and see how I feel about it. There's good old Barrett.
Fancy buying something, sir?
You never lose your focus, do you? Do you need help, sir?
To be honest, I'd prefer you take a look at my stuff. I'd rather be rich and sick than the contrary.
You're not gonna get rich selling this stuff.
I don't quite agree, but I won't argue with you. Please, take this. You'll feel better.
Really? Free? Don't take it personally, but charity usually comes at a price. Human nature being what it is.
Maybe he wouldn't be a good dad.
How are the current conditions in Whitechapel?
When there's more people outside at night than during the day, then you've got to start to worry.
Agreed.
What do you know of Harry Peterson? The boy seems so fragile. Not like his father at all.
Harry's a good boy, but he spends most of his time complaining. He's had it tough, all right, but he needs to grow a pair.
What troubles him exactly?
Well, despite being his father's son, almost everything, I think. He never wanted to come to Whitechapel in the first place. Hates this place more than most of us.
Well, yeah, I don't know that you'd be the best caretaker of him, as it turns out.
Show me what you have.
Let's see, I do need some parts. I gotta... Oh, I don't think I needed those tiny ones. Oh well.
Cheap price, good quality. Come on, take a look. Don't be afraid. Cheap price, good quality.
Now, screw you. I'll cure you when I'm able to eat you. Alright, where's Joe? Oh, there's Joe. I want to talk to him. I don't think I'm gonna... Leaning towards
You
not
again?
eating him.
What do you want this time?
Can I offer you my medical expertise, Mr. Peterson?
Keep your medicines for others.
There is a thin line between pride and stupidity, sir. Please take this medication. You'll feel better.
All right. I'll take it then. It's not like I don't appreciate the gesture.
Oh, appreciation from Joe Peterson. Unheard of. Alright, let's talk about your kid.
Harry doesn't seem happy living in Whitechapel. Why did you make him come here?
I've always put my son's interests above everything else, whatever he may think. Our house is small but affordable. The walls are thin, but the door is solid.
You really love your son, don't you, Mr. Peterson?
He's my pride and joy. Even if he hates me for the choices I make and pushes me buttons more than he should.
No regrets?
Since the criminal nature of your job means you could be arrested, are you not afraid of what would happen to your boy if you were?
No one will ever take my son away from me. If that ever occurred, I'd hunt the bastard down and rip off his head with my bare hands.
Do you have any regrets?
Only one. Not to have my beloved wife by my side. She died when Harry was little. My sweet Jane. She gave the boy confidence.
Aw, that's sad.
Why do you keep on working for the gang, Joe? You know it doesn't suit you.
It's true, I hate this job. And I know I made some bad choices, but I'm a wet boot boy now. And people won't forget it.
You could leave tomorrow. Start another life in another town.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. We are poor. My son's weak. And there's no way he'll endure another disappointment.
How is the sanitary situation in Whitechapel?
I'm not easily scared, but crazy killers and armed patrols are lurking about. My son's right about this place.
Goodbye, Mr. Peterson.
Okay, I think you will live. You're in a very tough situation since your wife died. Well, you don't even know she was banging Barrett over there.
Joe, please, I don't have
And he does seem to have his son's best interests at heart.
Can't you just look the other way this week, Joe? Come on, we
Wow.
can sort it out, right?
It's not my call, Barrett. You pay one way or another.
Please, Joe. How long have we known?
It's an endless dance between those two. Okay, so there's Harry. He's recovering. God, his dad had sepsis too. There's just some really sick people. I hope with the cures and eliminating Dorothea that this place starts to get a little nicer. Alright, back to the hospital. It's been a while. I guess it's hard to think about coming back to the office when I have my own swanky place. Alright, who should I eat here? Nah, not Tippets, not Brannigan, not the poor shell-shocked gay dudes. Maybe Ackroyd. That guy's a wanker. Although, I don't know, being a wanker doesn't necessarily mean you have to die. Killed that other guy because he was a serial killer. Nobody comments on my appearance. I find that odd. So I look like a vampire. Every time I see my face, I'm like, oh my god. Ah, here we are.
Good evening,
all right, Dr.
Ackroyd.
If you say so.
Such side-eye.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Take your medicine.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reid. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Oh, you're such a dick. Still, I won't eat you. Ooh!
Do you think
got
Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Okay, I respect that.
What do you think of Dr. Tippett's opinion of your promotion, Waverly?
Who cares? How could I ask for a promotion after we let a patient be killed? That would be disgraceful.
I guess you're not such a bad guy. Just a little prickly.
How do you think these recent events will affect the Pembroke Hospital?
I am not blind. There is something strange about you and Dr. Swansea.
Oh?
One day you'll have to provide answers.
Oh. Well, okay. I think I might change my mind about you. Oh, you just had to start flapping your gums, Waverly. I was about ready to let you go, and then you said, "Oh, you and Dr. Swansea. I'm watching you. You're gonna have to answer for your actions." I suppose.
All our patients. So many of them. Will Strickland be up to the task? I wonder.
Next time on Vampyr. If you're enjoying this Ferocious Tater Tot Let's Play, please do hit the tot to subscribe. Thank you, and have a lovely day.